traders, and welcome to a new video on Bitmex Trollbox positions. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the effect that these Trollbox positions have on price. And I've talked about this in a video before, but I found that BitmexResources.com is a much better representation, really, of looking at this data than other sites are. So the first thing that I want to show before we get into the wonder of Trollbox positions is one really cool indicator that I just found that this site offers. Again, this is all free. This is all of the volume in the past hour. Now, in the volume of the past hour, any orders over $1 million to 10 million are recorded here. Any 100K to $1 million orders are here. 25K to 100K orders are here. So you can currently see that it looks like the large traders are selling, and these guys are just slightly selling, whereas this is mostly selling as well. So really, most are mostly selling. And then this also shows the recs and the significant trades that you can see here. Now, one thing interesting that I found is, look at this. So leaderboard positions just today when I opened this up, we see that 72% of the top traders on BitMEX are long and 28% are short. But then we go to Trollbox positions to see this is the data over the last 24 hours. So it's the same, we're looking at the same time frame as that leaderboard. We see that actually 67% of traders are short. Of the overall, Trollbox traders are short, whereas 33% are long. So really, the top traders went long today, and the not top traders, or the Trollbox traders, the mix of traders, went short today. And let me show you what happened to price. Yeah. So this is one pretty cool site that I've found. You can just quickly just go to the leaderboard and look at Trollbox positions, see what the top guys are doing. And then potentially, if you want to find a good time, where you think to enter, well, looking at trades and liquidations, then looking at the orders over $100,000 and looking at the orders over $1 million could show you some good opportunities for which way the wind is blowing. As you can also see, I'm filming on the holidays, on Thanksgiving holidays, so we currently have a flower behind me, or some artist work of a flower that's quite lovely. I love art. Okay, this is not going to become an art YouTube channel. That'd be fun, but no. That'll be like a April Fool's kind of thing where I'll do something fun like that. But what's also super fun is looking at all these positions that we have here over the past 24 hours. Now what I can see is, who's been most profitable. You can see that the longs are currently mostly in profit, and those who are mostly unprofitable clearly are the shorts. Now another thing that I really care about are, we can look at recent positions. Yeah, so any large recent positions. Well, 50 minutes ago we had a large short posted. We had this guy who is $2 million, 2 million contracts is $2 million. $2 million short 50 minutes ago. So let's see where the price was 50 minutes ago and if this was a good short. Well, he posted a short right here. He or she posted their short right at that price right there. And price is a bit higher. So this could have been a time where we could have been like, hey, large Trollbox position, maybe we counter trade it, or maybe you don't. It's all dependent on you. And then also 4 minutes ago, a $350,000 short was just posted as well. It just seems like a lot of the Trollbox positions have been short, as you can see here. Potentially this trader who had shorted at 77.52, so really they probably shorted pretty recently. They shorted at 77.52.5, and the price is currently 77.55.5, and they posted that 4 minutes ago. So if they shorted at 52.5 4 minutes ago, they had shorted they posted their short here, but they probably shorted, somewhere around here, because that's where 52.5 is. So you can see, so that large or medium-sized short that was posted could give you an idea for, price. Price could be going up. But of course, you need to put all this in context because this is sentiment data, and sentiment data should not be traded by itself. You always have to have some other kind of indicator, whether it's order flow, which my new learning course on order flow will be coming out in the month of December, or price action volume trading, which is quite standard, but something else that can give you more confidence than just looking at a chart of other people's positions, even though this can be very helpful to look at. We can also see where some big shorts had entered. The most notable that I really do want to talk about is this one right here. This is kind of not too good for this trader here, whose name is being shown. But they had about a $2.5 million short, and they posted that short 18 hours ago. Now, you may ask, or I may ask, and you're along for the ride, along the ride for me, or how do you say out, whatever. 18 hours ago was here actually. So a large $2.5 million short was posted right here. And you can see that that trader is not doing well because price just went up about 4.3%, 4.2, 4.3%. So not so good for AOA, as this trader calls themselves. And I think in a previous video I'd said, hey, maybe you want to segregate the smaller troll box positions and the larger troll box positions. But what I found is that anyone who posts to the troll box, typically I found that price doesn't always move in their favor. I mean, you can see that here. Yeah. So really any trader, if I see a large amount of shorts coming in, that's going to make me more inclined to go long. You know, if I see a $2.5 million short and price is already moving against them, I'd be more inclined to go long and bet that the market actually traps them in that short position and the market goes higher. You can also see, you know, some of these other ones 54 minutes ago and so on. But I want to see who's lost the most money. This is kind of fun to look at. So you can see it's really all these shorts that have lost the most money. Besides the guy who bought at 10.2K, he's probably not doing too well. He's down a bit. As you can see here. This is I found that this site just is so helpful and so nice to look at. And you can see the distribution for, I think this is the past 24 hours. Yeah, I think it is. And what they also offer is open interest data on the 1 hour, which I know that some traders like to look at. And this is interesting because you can see some strange open interest patterns that typically don't occur. Well, why I say that is because you can see price went up and continued to go up, but open interest went down. Typically, we see open interest go up when a trend continues. Here we saw open interest drop and price reversed, which is more typical. And yeah, this data honestly just looks kind of all over the place. Doesn't really look very clean. No. We had open interest increase actually on this short move, on this down move, meaning that a lot of shorts had probably entered here and then they all got trapped, as you can see. So it seems like open interest has actually been doing the opposite thing recently, where it seems like open interest decreasing propelled price to continue the trend, which is not typical. And you can see that here. So going back to troll box positions just to end the video today, another thing you can look at is to look at where traders had entered and then use that as support resistance. Basically the underwater effect. Because if we look at, we know that the current price is 77.56, right? Now what we can do is look for all the traders who had entered at prices, around 77.56. I can see all these long positions right here had entered at these prices here, in 77.86 to 77.93, because these traders had entered. This may become potential resistance. So 77.80 to 77.90 is right here. And basically what's happening is those traders we know had entered higher, and if price goes higher, they may be more inclined to sell, meaning the price could trap them and create resistance right here. So I just identified that resistance by looking at longs who bought above current market price. I could also look at any shorts who had shorted below the market price, which there's a ton. But how about ones that are nearby? Yeah, this one here. Someone shorted 1.8 million at 77.41. So 77.41 is the break even, which would be here. So this could easily just become support. Or it kind of already did become support here, but it could become support again. We could see a bounce there, strong or weak. And we could see I just want to see where a large position had shorted. Any 1 million, okay, 500,000 at 76.24. So at 76.24, that was here. And this actually does look like it could become potential support because it's previous resistance here. Yeah, this level looks interesting. We probably have some other trap shorts there as well. And I found another one that looked kind of interesting. Yeah, the 300,000 short at 77.31. So 77.31, we had one guy here, or girl, and 77.31 was here as well. So we have a lot of trap shorts down here. Now, just from that analysis there, all I was doing is I was looking for bigger troll box positions or just a group of troll box positions, trying to find where they are currently underwater at or holding unprofitable positions. We can treat those areas as potential support and resistance. There's really a ton of things you can do with this website and a ton of things you can do with this data. It's up to you. But to recap what we talked about today, not in the right order, but just to recap, We talked about resistance and support being created by these underwater traders who have posted their positions on the Bitmex Trollbox. We've talked about looking at the percent Trollbox. Show you guys what I'm talking about. The percent Trollbox right here against the leaderboard. So looking for what are the top traders doing and what are the Trollbox traders doing. We also looked at trades and liquidations to find the orders over 1 million, the orders over 100K, and different kinds of order sizes and really who's doing what. And we also talked about how to add in some confluence with the Trollbox trading system. For example, if you use order flow and sentiment, well, you might not always know where to place your limit order, right? But what you can do is you could look at these Trollbox positions, find where they're trapped, and then you could potentially put your limit order at where they're trapped because it's likely to become resistance or support. All that is not financial advice, of course. I have a disclaimer. Those are just potential strategies that you could use. I'm not advising you to use those strategies, but if you want to backtest them and you like them, your life is your life, and your trading is your trading. And with that, happy trading, and go take a look at Bitmex Resource. Oh, okay. Oh, I was like, I saw a big change, and I was like, what? Why did someone just buy 10 million, or is this just the 24-hour? Okay, I was about to end the video, but then something much more interesting happened. I saw that a lot of longs had just come in. I think that's because this is just looking at the past hour. So, when that past hour, different minutes are going to have different market orders go away. But that's interesting. Looks like they're buying now. So price could rise. We'll see. That is not financial advice either. The price could rise. But with that, happy trading. Go take a look at this really cool site and see if you can find some different ways to trade with it. Bye-bye. Happy holidays.